Hi friends, welcome to School Kids. Myself Liya. Today we will discuss about the topic work and energy. In a daily life, we use the word work done or work. That means physical or mental activities like jumping, running, writing, studying, whatever it is. But in physics world, we use the word work when a force produces a motion. For example, if you throw this pen upward, what will happen? Because of my force, the pen move upward, right? So that is a work. If you are pushing this wall, the wall is not moved, but displacement is 0 because force is not enough, right? There is no work done is happen, right? If a man climb up the stairs, it is a work done against gravity, right? If an engine moves in a railway track, that is a work done, right? Next, if a horse pulling a cart, that is again a work done. So, a work done depending upon mainly two factors. One is magnitude of force. Next is distance through which body is moved in the direction of force. So, a work done is product of force and displacement in the direction of force. For example, if a body of mass m, if I apply a force F in this direction, the body will move forward. So, displacement is S. Work is a product of force and displacement or distance. Both will mean same. Unit of work is Newton meter because here force is Newton, right? And distance is meter. So, unit of work is Newton meter. It is known as joule. This is represented by letter J. A 1 joule work is what? One Newton into 1 meter is known as a 1 joule. That is, when a force 1 Newton moves a body of mass m through a distance or displacement of 1 meter in the direction of force, then work done is known as one joule. So, what is 1 joule? A 1 joule is 1 Newton force required to produce a motion of 1 meter is known as 1 joule. Then that work done is known as 1 joule. I will rub it off. Here, work is a scalar quantity. What do you mean by a scalar quantity? A physical quantity depends only the magnitude is known as scalar quantity, right? Work is a scalar quantity. Next is work done against gravity. We know that the gravitational force is always downward. That means it is pulled towards the center of Earth, right? If we throw this pen upward, what will happen? We apply the force against the gravity, right? So, what is force we apply here? It is the weight of body, right? If I throw a ball upward, vertically upward, the force we have to apply for throwing a ball, that is the weight of body. So we can say in this case work done against gravity will be force into distance or displacement. Here force will be the weight of body. That is body, and distance is, it is a vertical distance through which the body is lifted. Right? What is weight of body? It is mass into acceleration due to gravity into vertical distance is h. So, work done in a lifting a body against gravity will be what? mgh. Work done in lifting body is product of weight of body and vertical distance through which the body is lifted. Okay, that is mgh. Here also we know the unit of work is joule. Next we are moving on to types of work. First one is positive, next negative, then zero work. So what is a positive work? A positive work done is happened when the force applied is same direction of displacement. I will explain through example. If we kick a football lying on the ground, due to the force applied, the ball will move forward. Then force and motion of ball is same direction, right? This is very simple example for you. Here force and displacement is take place in same direction. So we can say that it is a positive work. Due to the force, the speed of ball increases, right? So a positive work increase the speed of object, right? Force and displacement of body are in same direction. And positive work help to increase the speed of object. Increase speed. Understood? Next is negative work. A moving football on the ground will gradually slow down and completely get stopped. Why? Because a frictional force acting on the body that will oppose the motion of ball. Here, motion of ball is in this direction. A frictional force opposes the motion. So, force and motion are opposite direction. That means a negative work done is take place. Here, angle between this motion of body and forces are in 180 degree. So, in negative work done, force and motion are opposite direction. Force and displacement are in opposite direction. A frictional force decrease the speed of ball, right? So, a negative force decrease the speed. Okay. So, here in case of negative work is product, as we know, work is product of force and displacement. In case of negative work, we take the component of force is negative or minus. Okay. That is negative work. Next is zero work. When a zero work occurs, if you push a wall, it will not be moved. So there is a no displacement. So we can say that work is force and displacement, right? If there is a no displacement means zero work. S is equal to 0, that means work will be 0. Another case, this case 1, case 2, if force and displacement are perpendicular to each other, then we can say that there is a zero work. Force and displacement are perpendicular, then there will be zero work. I will explain through example. Force and displacement are in perpendicular to each other. Consider if a man moves forward with a heavy load on his head, then we can say that it is a zero work. Why? Because his motion is take place in a forward direction, but the gravitational force acting on the body will be towards downward, right? So, force here, force and motion is perpendicular to each other. So, we can say it is a zero work, right? In another case, satellite moves around the Earth in a circular path, right? gravitational force of Earth acting on this satellite will be downwards, and it will be perpendicular to each other. So here motion of satellite in a circular path and gravitational force will be in this direction. So force and motion is perpendicular to each other. So here work is also a 0 1, right? That is 0 1.